Degrassi! We've got some alcoholism going on. We have some people coming out of the closet finally, and Adam, he's kicking some ass like times 10. I'm Carrie from DegrassiBlock.com. We are reviewing Purple Pills Part 1 and 2 right here on Degrassi The Boiling Point.
Shit, not you. She stole me.
Trying to get yourself killed.
What did you do to my sister?
The case against Bobby is going to trial, which means Fiona's got to give her side of the story. Of course, Fiona would rather pretend like it never happened. She watches Bobby's deposition and he basically calls her crazy. Her therapist prescribes her anxiety meds, but she prefers using alcohol instead. And she bombs her practice deposition with a lawyer. To take her mind off things, she helps plan Degrassi's Vegas-themed dance, and she shows up drunk to the pitch meeting for the PTA. Super bummer. And she's also drunk when she shows up to her actual deposition and to her exam with Mr. Perino. To be honest, most of this episode, primarily part 1, is just boring and redundant. I felt it was unnecessary to establish over and over and over that Fiona self-medicates with alcohol, because I think a major issue, well actually her major issue, which is that she's still afraid to be perceived as crazy old Fiona, gets lost in the shuffle of shot after shot of her special bottle. The best part is Fiona's mom revealing that she's pushing things forward because she feels responsible for what happened, and Fiona saying she made everything up. Her acting in that one scene is one of her best moments on the show, and while I've been hot and cold about Fiona and Holly J's friendship all season long, I'm definitely hot here as Holly J comes through as an amazingly supportive friend. A major blow to this episode is the lack of Bobby. I remember the guy that plays Bobby, actor Ben Lewis, saying that Bobby would be back around this time, and of course the only way that he's back is through his deposition video. Major fail. When you put this storyline in perspective, I really wasn't interested and engaged as much as I wanted to be, and that's very disappointing given the fact that Fiona's storyline was really good at the beginning of the season. I just sort of got bored with the slow emotional breakdown, and this breakdown does not even come close to the emotional breakdowns of some of the best ones that have happened in Degrassi history, most especially Darcy in Season 7. The bottom line being, this plot doesn't move me, doesn't really keep my attention all that much, and actually, it's the most forgettable part of Fiona's Season 10 storyline, and for that, it's getting a C-. Now in subplot number 1, Adam wants to hang out with Eli, but Eli has other plans, aka hang out with Claire. Adam feels betrayed after Eli lied about studying to spend time with Claire, so he randomly starts hanging out with Fitz. Eli tries to apologize, but upsets Adam after saying that he's going to hang out with Claire again, and of course, he throws out the line, "Don't be such a girl," and that's obviously offensive to Adam. I love the scene, especially seeing Eli's face, because he instantly knew what he said was wrong. And one of the things I've loved about Eli is the fact that he's genuinely looked at Adam as a guy all season. Of course, the same can't be said for Fitz, who, when Adam joins his fight club, he recruits Bianca to be Adam's sparring partner because, quote, no guy's gonna hit a girl. That pisses Adam off, and to show Fitz that he's one of the guys, he punches Fitz in the hallway at Degrassi. Throw in an apology from Eli, and Adam kicks Fitz's ass again. Well, actually, he just kicks him in the nards in the school parking lot. I love this plot because it shifted midway from becoming possibly a catty situation about being a third wheel to a great non-in-your-face transgender storyline about Adam having to deal with people not taking him seriously. And the fact that now Adam has Fitz looking for revenge against him and Eli leading into the finale all falls down. It's going to make for some interesting drama. And this plot is getting an A. Riley's still determined to come out after football season, so to set things up, he does so by signing himself and Zane up to be king and king of the Degrassi dance. The problem is, the list is posted online, and basically, Riley has just accidentally outed himself. He officially comes out to the football team, and his fear of the team losing focus comes true, but he's able to rally the troops so that they can win their final game. And Riley's so good at the game that a scout from a top university wants to recruit him, but Riley is afraid he's going to be rejected by teammates and fans for being gay. The scout informs them that they'll love him, regardless of whether or not he's gay, and that they'd love to have an openly gay athlete at their college, but Riley still is having second thoughts. That is until Coach Armstrong lets him know that he's just way too talented to let his fear of what people will think about his sexuality get in the way, so Riley is on his way to becoming a football star at Eastern University. The end of part 1, where Riley started worrying about what Eastern would think about him coming out, made me roll my eyes, because it's like, dude, you just came out, and now you're going to go back in the closet, and it's going to be this back and forth thing that I'm already annoyed with. End of story. But part 2 made his sexuality storyline feel real for the first time in quite a while. It's like he's out of Degrassi, but at the same time still worried that people won't be as kind to him when he goes to university. And of course, I absolutely love the part with him Googling the information about gay athletes. A very small detail, but very amazing as well. Riley is out. He and Zane can be a couple out in public. You know, it's great. Enough said. This plot getting an A-. Coming up on the next Degrassi, The Boiling Point, it's finally here. The grand finale of the 6-week summer event. If you haven't been paying attention, the last 2 episodes, Purple Pills is still fighting it. I've been reviewing parts 1 and 2 in one video. Going to be doing the same thing for All Falls Down. Hopefully, Steven Stone, he's been hyping it up all summer long. The best episode he's ever seen. Please do not let me down, Mr. Stone. For the latest in Degrassi news, gossip, and more, just check us out online at DegrassiBlog.com.